with so many of our dream bands. Def Leppard, The Killers, Foo Fighters, Muse, The Evanescence. We've done Aftershock, Matt Cool, Vakin, the Pepsi commercials, NFL halftime shows, and all of that I've done with a PRS in my hand. And I'm so happy that my journey with PRS has come to this point with my own signature guitar. I feel like music has been around my entire life. I started playing the piano when I was around 6 and I loved it. It was a classical music focused time in my life. And then rock and roll came in and just took everything away. I grew up in a very musical household along with my sisters. We got playing the rock band. The rock band was my intro to guitar playing. Even though I was playing in a plastic guitars with buttons, I was in love with it, in love with what I was seeing on the screen. And I immediately told my dad, like, please, I want to play guitar, I want to play guitar, I want to play guitar. And he's like, are you sure? I was like, yes. Started playing guitar when I was around 8 and I did not get it right away. But I loved it. I practiced every day. And then we got into Muse. We would watch Muse concerts all the time. So we were like, they're a trio too. Like, we could totally make this work if we put our minds to it. Like, they're doing it, and we took that as our main inspiration. I took on the challenge to be the lead singer as well. I practiced so hard to be a performer and still be, you know, a good guitar player. And seeing Matt Bellamy just run around the stage playing guitar and these impressive solos without missing a beat, that was like, I want to do that. We started our whole journey through YouTube with covers of songs that we liked and that we found challenging. Some of the videos that we uploaded in the early years were a lot of Muse covers because, again, we were very inspired. We wanted to play challenging songs, so we took on a lot of Guns N' Roses and Metallica. Our Enter Sandman cover was the one that really, really blew up. My dad's phone was exploding with all the comments, all the views, all the opportunities. Like, people wanted to interview us and we're like, what is happening?
I mean, it's really cool because I know a lot of television shows were calling and everybody wanted you, and I'm very happy that you chose to be here, so thank you.
And being just 3 sisters, really young 3 sisters from Mexico, it was insane. It was just, we were at a point in our lives where we were just worried about getting our homework done in time. I have to constantly remind myself that my younger sister was 9 years old. Now that we're here, we realize how crazy that was and how big it was. And that opened up the door of opportunity where we have these many eyes on us. Now we can maybe make our own music and see if they like it. Because we were a cover band, and I don't think we really liked that concept. We wanted to take the cover band out of it, so we're like, let's make a lot of music. And we actually got gigs, so we were very excited for that to happen. Our first tour in the United States was a very long tour, and we had no idea how to tour. None of us were in the music industry. We just kind of went through it. We were just 8 people in a band, and we did 25 shows in 30 days. I don't know how we scheduled that and why we did that, but that was our very first tour. I went through a lot of different guitarists through my life, and I was also growing up. Like, my hands weren't really the size they were gonna be. I was still getting taller, you know, my back was growing and I was carrying heavy guitars. A guitar had to be an extension of me and my body, you know? We were gonna work together to create music. And when I recorded our 3rd album as a band, with David Bendit. He was our producer. We were in the recording studio and he was just looking at me. I was like, you know what would really fit with you? A PRS guitar. I was like, really? I've never tried one. So when we finished the album and I got back home, he scheduled a call. And we were talking about getting me a guitar and me trying it out, and we loved the idea. So when I finally got my first PRS guitar, a Fire Red Custom 2408. I had it in my hands. I was in my basement where it all started. It was an immediate connection, like a good puzzle piece just fitting together, you know? Actually, I've never stopped playing that. It was my companion throughout most tours. I still take it everywhere. Finding PRS guitars for me was a very pivotal point in who I was going to become as a guitar player, especially a touring guitar player, because I had never done that before. Being the only guitar player on stage as well in a trio, you know, you want to be a wall of guitars and just kind of sound really, really big, but at the same time, you really want to cut through. PRS made it so easy for that to happen, and I was just sold. I was like, yep, I'm gonna be a PRS girl. If I were to talk about milestones for us in the band, one of the first pinch me moments was where we played the biggest stadium in Mexico City, opening for the Foo Fighters. We were like, what even is our life? That's insane. We were in front of 60,000 people because it was already full. I was nervous as hell, and it was cold. My hand would not move. I was just like, please don't fail me now. So cool. And I feel like that was the first taste of what we knew it could feel like, being on a stage with that many people. When we got to tour with Muse, it was a dream come true because it was the first time we crossed the ocean. They took us to Europe for the first time. We had the best time on that tour. Getting to know the world through a job that you love, which is playing music, with your family. It feels like super surreal to say it like that. It's just like, I'm super grateful.
When I first met you,
almost all of us in this room were there at the 40th anniversary concert.
That night was so special because just being on stage with everyone and being considered to be part of that show was an honor. And I got to sing and play guitar with Orianthi, which is insane. Because I remember a long time ago, I think it was like 2019 or 18, that I went to an AM show and Ori was passing by. I just kind of got to like see a glimpse of her. I was like, oh my God, she's there. And then cut to being on stage with her, performing a song, and her giving me the guitar she played that night just on stage to me. I was over the moon. One big moment where I got to use a lot of my PRS guitars was the biggest concert that we've given so far, which is Auditorio Nacional. It's a very important stage in our country, and we did 3 sold-out nights. So we took the opportunity also to film it. When we were planning that show, I was like, okay, I want to use the guitar from Orianthi. And I was just like, I have to highlight this too. People are gonna go crazy when they see that guitar on stage. And I remember playing one of my favorite songs on that. It's called Consume. And I could really just go all out on that. This year, getting to tour with Yungblud was insane. Like, the whole organization of the tour is incredible. His crowd is incredible. I'm so thankful for every experience. And every single one of them leading on to like having a signature guitar, man. What does that even mean? That's amazing. And I can't believe I was able to, you know, fully put myself into a guitar. Once I opened the case to see the guitar for the very first time, I was blown away. It looked so majestic. And then I was like, I can play it tonight. I can play it for the rest of the tour. I can see what this is going to be like. I walked onto that stage with this guitar And I could immediately feel everyone who knew me and knew the band and my guitar journey, that they were like, what is going on with that guitar? I saw the comments on the post of that show immediately, and everyone was like, oh my god, new guitar, what is happening? Like, it's so beautiful. I was like, yep, and you don't even know what's coming. And also, we had a very important show in New York. We played Pier 17, and it was such a great show for us. It's such a beautiful venue, and playing our own show and just showing everyone my guitar was such a special moment.
Bleeding just to feel alive. I'm running in my place. Life is nothing more than passing time. Give me ballet, you love ballet, till it makes me feel, till it makes me feel, till it makes me feel sick.
I don't know why. I had never thought about it. What would I do in a guitar? The whole thing started with me really questioning myself and like, okay, who am I and what do I want to put in a guitar? And a specific word came to mind, which is Solecito. That's Spanish for a little sun. And it's what our fan base has been calling me. We have a song that's called Automatic Sun. They started chanting it like right before we would sing the song. At first I thought they were referencing the song. And then I saw in the comments like, no, that's what we call you. I love that so much. It's so endearing to me. And that's why we included this, you know, the 12th fret of the inlay. It's like between a sun and a star. It's very beautiful. So I picked these colors because yellow is my favorite color. I wanted yellow to be a part of it, but I didn't necessarily want a fully yellow guitar. And going with the thing about the sun, I didn't really feel full daytime represented me. So I was like, maybe just sunset. So that's the inspiration behind the colors, and I really wanted it to go from purple all the way to yellow. I feel like the PRS team were like, let's see how we can make that happen. And lo and behold, they did a beautiful job. Just look at this, I love it. And sound-wise, I told them like, you know, I'm already in love with how all my PRSs work. We should keep that. I know the sound, I know what to expect. So it's basically a custom 24, but with an ebony fretboard. I really wanted to, you know, have that kind of richer sound from the fretboard, and also it helped the inlay just pop out a lot more. And as you can see, it has the DMO pickups, the volume knob, the tone knob, and overall I just love how this sounds, and I hope that you love it too. And also I have my signature right here and also on the back, so every guitar will have that signed by me specifically. I spent a night signing all of those for you guys. I know there's people who name guitars and people who don't. I've never been a really strong namer of guitars, but for this guitar, of course, it had to have a name. It was part of, you know, completing the process of having this signature guitar. And it's called Astryx. I came upon that name with the help of the PRS team, and it felt so right, you know? It reminded me of just like a very strong female character from a fantasy book. This is my weapon. I go full force on that stage. I'm just excited to see what me and Astryx are gonna do together.
You know you love it. You love it when I need you. Do you need me? Yeah. You know you love it. You love it when I need you. Do you need me? Yeah. You know I love it. I love it when you feed me. Yet you leave me begging for more.
process of making a guitar is so impressive. The first time I came and visited the factory, I got so much insight of everything that goes through to making PRS guitars, and all the people who do it with such love and care for every part of the process. Actually being here today and seeing my guitar being made with that much love and care is really, really special. I can't believe I'm just holding the finished product right now. Everyone is so nice and so supportive, and everyone just wants to see everyone succeed. They're just a very big and loving team, and I'm just so glad to be part of the PRS family, and I hope I can still be for many, 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 many years. I really long for a connection between my instrument and myself, because we're working together to make this happen. And this is myself in a guitar. So I'm very grateful to PRS for giving me this opportunity and working together to create this beautiful guitar that you see right here. I love it. Now it's your turn to play it. Hopefully you guys will love it, and know that I had you in mind when we were working on creating this guitar. If you are a fan of our music and you call me Solecito, this guitar is for you too. So I hope you have a lot of fun playing it. And if you don't know us and you're seeing this video and you get to play it, I hope you feel all the love that I have for music and for performing. And I hope that it inspires you to do you and just know that there's no limits to where your imagination can take you, even a signature guitar.
Straight down for me.